Meditation, November 3rd, 21. The dance. Sitting in high golden wheatgrass. Surrounding me in a circle are various versions of myself. Me at 2 years old, me at 6, me at 9, me at 15, me at 20, me at 35, me at 65. And there I am in the middle, surrounded in a circle by those versions of myself. I'm calling out my mom's name because I tend to do that when I need to hear from her. And right now, I could use a word. I could tell in the meditation that I'm anxious for answers, for specifics, any kind of cue of direction. So I call out, Mama. I don't have to yell because I know that she will come. She always comes. And it's based on the sincerity of my heart space. And right now, I sincerely need a word. And it doesn't take long before I see her. Here she comes, walking up. Such a beautiful sight. I love our visits. I feel a calm wash over me. And just as quickly as that calm comes, it goes. I must stay focused, get the answers, remember the mission. Me at 6 jumps up and runs to hug her. They all do. They all follow suit, except the me now and the 65-year-old me. She just sits there, smiling, as if she knows something that I don't. They all wrap their little arms around her, and they joyfully skip along with her until she reaches me. They begin to play duck, duck, goose as she sits in front of me. And I'm anxious because I have questions. I have some questions. So I don't waste any time. Hello, Mama. She responds, Hi, Tangelo. I smile. She always called me Tangelo. Some things never change. She senses my anxiousness. Elegant, And in complete peace, she doesn't say a word. She holds out her hand for me to get up. I'm slightly resistant because I got questions and I need answers. But I oblige. And I hold my hand out towards hers and grab her hand. We stand. And she begins to sway at the sound of nature's orchestra. I follow her lead. So we're there swaying together. We dance. We're dancing. The music is beautiful. It's like nature's just created this soundtrack just for us to dance. Then I say, Mom, I don't know what to do. What do I do? I'm here trying to figure out some shit in life. Can you help me? What do I do? And she looks at me and says, you're doing it. And I say, I'm doing what? And she says, you're doing it. And I say, dancing? I'm dancing. And she says, I know. So, in that moment, I close my eyes and slightly irritated at her answer, I accept it. So I close my eyes and I just began to enjoy dancing. And I dance with her and we sway and rock side to side. And I began to forget the rigidness, the questions, all of the things that challenge me in life's existence. I begin to forget those things and I close my eyes and I'm just in the moment enjoying dancing with my mom. My mom was saying to me And that meditation, when in doubt, close your eyes. Well, turn on the music first. Get you some good music. Some good soul music. Some music that is high vibrational. Music that deserves to be played so that it can echo the energy and the frequency throughout the universe. Because sound travels. So get you some good music and turn it on and turn it up loud and dance. My mother was telling me in that moment, when in doubt, when in fear, when feeling lack, when it seems that there is no way out and that the odds are stacked up against you, turn the music up and dance. Dance. Because that's what we're doing. This is a dance. And if we don't keep a certain perspective on what we're here doing, then we're robbed of the experience in its wholeness. And we have to be extra careful with that. Because the game of life, of this third dimensional realm, is to keep you distracted from the dance. It's to keep you completely enthralled in all of the things that we call the negatives, so that we don't experience the bigger picture, which is the dance. It's the dance. It's the rhythm of it all. Of it all. Not just the good. Not just the positives, but the challenges. The test. Because there is no triumph without the obstacle. That's why when you dance, there's a back and a forth. It is the universal law of rhythm. It's the back and forth. Which means it all can't be one way, one side. We have to experience the back and the forth, the highs and the lows. And that is the dance. So when I went to speak to my mother, I was dealing with some heavy shit. I love to visit. I love to visit her, and she says some of the most profound things to me. And the truth of it is in my meditations, she comes and visits, but the truth of it is that she is within me, a part of my DNA. She's come to rest within me, and I am seeing the image of her, but I know that we're one and the same. And I'm looking at her and seeing her face, but I'm speaking to myself, as the soul, because it is nothing but a collective energy. So the answers are already within me. It's just a sense of comfort to see my mom. And she's always been that source of someone that I could always come to for wisdom. But it's all about the dance. It's all about the sway of the left and the right. It's a back and forth movement. And when you see it as a dance, that's the transmutation. That's when we're transmuting it, because you see it from the perspective of, it's okay. It's just a dance. And I'm open to experiencing it all. I'm completely open to experience it all. And I've been often thinking about this. The race is not given to the swift, to the fast talking, fast moving motherfuckers. The constantly working, do this, do that. Oh, I gotta keep it moving, It ain't given to those motherfuckers. Or to the strong. It ain't given to the ones who is like, oh, I can handle everything. People like me, tanks. Oh, I can handle. I can. You know, I'm every woman. I'm a. You know. It's the ones. It's given to the ones that can make it to the finish line, that can endure it all, see it all, respect it all, understand it all, flow in it all, endure. Endure. And endure with an awareness. Love yourself enough, know yourself enough to seek your own awareness. Seek awareness. Be aware. Yeah, the dance. So, my mother was a woman of few words, but when she spoke, people listened. She didn't talk a lot. She wasn't loud. Oh, she was not loud. Very poised. She was a thinker, and she was a feeler. She was sound, and she was wise. And I would always watch her and mimic her at a young age because, oh man, she was special. She was special. And so am I. And so are you. So always remember to dance. Remember to dance. Life is nothing but a dance. Catch the rhythm. Fuck with your flow. Your flow, not nobody else's. Fuck with your flow. Maintain your frame and dance.